They gon' throw salt on my head, meet me haunted. I'm finished till it wall full of faces are calling me God. Welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you open. Yeah, when I spin it raw full of.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
So almost ready to get underway and towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Ryan Feltner. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Grichuk makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's Luis Guillorme, 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And the pitch. On the ground, right side. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Jeff McNeil stands in. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one missed.
It's a good take.
In the air, right field. Bryant trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Let's go down 1, 2, 3. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. So in now for Colorado, Jonathan Daza. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss, and it's 1 and 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt. Tapped
softly on the ground. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Charlie Blackmon. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Luke behind second. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And here is C.J. Cron. 3 for 6 in the series so far. And that one almost got him. In the air, right field. Marte going after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Coors Field. Second inning set to go. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso just missed. A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the St. And that one gets down. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he starts off the second with a double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. That's out to center field. Grichuk on the run. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags for home. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. That to right. Bryant makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Kris Bryant. Hard hit to third. Whips it across, and quickly one away in the second. Randal Grichuk now. In the air, right side. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Smash to the left side. Tosses to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Omar Narvaez at the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now the 0-1. Popped up first base side. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Ball 1 there.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Slings to second. On to Cron. It's a double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver, and here's the catcher, Drew Romo, looking for his first big league hit right here. Quintana back to work. That one down the line. Fair ball. Drew Romo with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here. Well, these Rockies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Next offering is down low. The 1-2. Out there to center. Nimmo ranging after it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. So digging in, Ezequiel Tovar. Lifted in the air, out to left. Canna puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Daza batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far,
well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. 2 left for Colorado. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bounce to third. Jones to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that's in there for strike 1. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile. What do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both.
And now this is down for a base hit. Daza fires it to the plate. Tag, not in time. He scores. It's 3-zip.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Nimmo stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. To first, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, C.J. Cron. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Bryant stands in now and watches strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball could be 2. Lindor, that's 1. Over to Alonso, double play. Randall Grichuk getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. Randall Grichuk goes deep. 3rd home run of the season. And they close the gap. It's 3-1.
Got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And he dodges that fastball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. And now it's going to be Drew Romo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Foul ball. Ball to strike. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. New inning getting started. And now the Mets DH, Eduardo Escobar. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And takes low for ball 1. Bounced up the middle. McMahon whips it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Omar Narvaez. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. The 0-1. On the ground right side. And it gets by him.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out.
Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Bounce to the right side. Crone takes it to the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Coors Field. Now the third baseman, Nolan Jones. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
All these Rockies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
The 1-1. To the right side. McNeil gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Swing and a slow roller. Lindor. Now the throw to first on the run. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. Back to the mound. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know,
Yeah, no question. Blackmon at the plate and takes high there. That one misses. 2-0. Daza leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And he deals. This one popped up. Lindor makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Rockies top of the 6th.
He's out. You're out. 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 3. He's out. 3. 3. You're out. 3. Out. He's out. 3. Out. Out.
And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. That's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, left field. Daza has it sized up. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Pete. Alonso, 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's inside, and now 2-0. Out to short. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Lindor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's just foul. And a pitch. On the ground. Fires over to Crone. Lindor retired. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down that time. David Bednar comes on trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Grichuk now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
McMahon, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. One down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Next to hit for the Rockies, Drew Romo.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one fouled off. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Ripped to short. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Another outing, another save. That's his 20th of the season, and this was a good example of why they rely on him so heavily in these close games.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.
Let go, and that's the reason I'm about my. Feel it's the season I should fly. So loud, I'm so. Yeah, she's so persuasive. This isolation, so sweet you could taste it. In the morning, moonlight, y'all be yawning. It's 3 in the morning, and I'm still performing. She's so persuasive. She's so flirtatious. How does it feel?
The final one.
Inside the Show. Inside the Show. With your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Colorado Rockies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona 8-0. The Padres got 11 hits overall as they took down the...
Inside the Show. Inside the Show. Inside the... Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the National League West, Zach Greinke grabbed his second win of the year as the Royals took care of the Rockies 3-1. Mike Soroka grabbed the victory, his fourth of the year, as Atlanta got past the Diamondbacks 4-2. Mookie Betts had a big fly with 5 driven in as the Dodgers took care of the Bronx Bombers 7-5. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. The Chicago Cubs had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-5. The Baltimore Orioles totaled 11 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-0. The A's put together 10 total hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-3. The New York Mets knocked out 10 hits as a team as they blew out the Jays 9-2. The Phillies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-3. The Milwaukee Brewers combined to allow only 4 hits.
Inside the Show. Inside the Show. Here's your Inside the Show. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Friars totaled 13 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-1. The Detroit Tigers broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers picked up 14 hits in total as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 13-1. The Giants hit 3 long balls as they crushed the Cubs 6-0. The Atlanta Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Nats 7-4. It was their 7th win in a row. The Brewers launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 11-8. JT Brubaker got the W and now has 5 this year, leading the Buccos past the Mets 3-2. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 9-5. The Bo Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-5. The Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 10-5. Griffin Jax collected Inside
Inside the show. Inside the show. Inside the Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
A very happy Father's Day to all you dads out there from us at Inside the Show. Here's what happened around the league on Saturday. Starting in the National League West, the Braves picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-3. The Guardians held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got a road win against Arizona 2-1. Anthony DeSclafani earned his 6th win out of the pen as the Giants defeated their rival Dodgers 2-1. Luis Campusano was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Padres got the best of the Rays 3-2. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Pete Alonso swung the bat well with 3 hits, leading the Mets to the win over the Cardinals 2-1. He is among the National League leaders in home runs.
Inside the Show with your host. Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out in the NL West, the Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-4. Lance McCullers Jr. got the win, his 6th so far this year, helping the Astros take care of the Dodgers 3-0. The Nats combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 2-1. The San Francisco Giants put together 10 total hits as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 9-3. The Buccos combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Fish in Miami 9-4. The Mets combined for a 4-hitter as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 6-0. Kyle Wright earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, helping lead Atlanta past the Reds 7-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Cubs put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Cardinals on the road 10-5. The New York Yankees combined to allow only 4 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-2. The Kansas City Royals had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-4. Kevin Kiermaier had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, leading the Blue Jays past the A's 7-6. The Orioles held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-0. Kike Hernandez drove in 3 as the Bo Sox took down the White Sox 5-4. The Brew Crew pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pounded the
Inside the Show. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Spencer Turnbull got the win, number 7 thus far, as the Tigers disposed of the Rockies 4-2. The Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-2. The Halos picked up, 19 hits in this one as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 6-5. The Giants went deep 4 times as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-2. The San Diego Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-1. The Atlanta Braves hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-2. The Washington Nationals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-2. Marcus Stroman collected win number 3 this year, helping the Cubs get by the Guardians 2-1. William Contreras had 3 hits on the day, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates 9-7. Jack Flaherty grabbed win number 6 on the year, leading the Cardinals to a win over the Yankees 3-2. The Toronto Blue Jays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-0. Ryan Mountcastle picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame, leading the Orioles to the win over the Twins 7-6. The win was their 7th in a row. The White Sox totaled 11 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-4. The Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 5-1.
the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nate.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the San Francisco Giants got 11 hits overall as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-3. The Diamondbacks put together 10 total hits as they plundered the Pirates 8-1. Caleb Ferguson collected his 5th win in relief as the Dodgers disposed of the Angels 6-5. The Padres allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they sealed the game with a walk.
I ain't feeling away. I came far from accepting defeat. Made it down with the blood on my face. We done shed every tear we can weep. Watch them wearing they heart on they sleeve. Don't even come out the fleas. Don't even pay no mind. Cause I'm dressing that the supreme. Nah, that NLFTS, black culture, the blueprint. No with the BS, I'm doing my best. They washed out, need to give it a rest. The tables turn while they try to confess. I'm still the same. Needing my space. Could be evil, but look good in the face. They half-hazard, but I'm keeping my pace. They half-hazard, but I remember when I was 11 and watching my blood on the TV get spilled out. Now I got a little older, no love for the system, and I'm reaching back for the now. And it's really tough. I done grown on myself to the point I can see that they hate us. All these bought on the web with that Robin and price, and they know they won't fade us. If you not getting money, then shut the up, bro. I don't wanna hear what you gotta say. Cause that chance be the only option for like me. I can't make it no other way. I was sitting in class in the back with my thoughts consuming everything that's around me. When I'm snapping back in the ring. With it, I gotta escape. Yeah. Tell myself I ain't feeling away. I'm a